Hello everybody, this is Jen with Budget Determined, and I am sorry that I missed the last couple of videos. I like to pride myself in regularly getting my videos out, but if you just hang tight, I think you'll understand. I hope all your guys' Thanksgiving was reasonably good. Mine was rough. Like I said, if you guys watched my previous videos, I've been working really hard. I have a sale going on in my shop right now through December 5th. I'll post a link to my shop down below. I don't keep a lot of things in stock because it's just me making them, and I can only do things as fast as my body will let me, and I have chronic pain and can only work in group time. But I kind of overdid it making products and working as hard as I was, getting ready for the holidays and whatnot, and I kind of threw myself into a flare-up. So I have been barely able to walk for the past a little bit over a week, and I'm now on the road to recovery, but it is slow. And then one positive thing about Thanksgiving, well, there was more positives than just one, but because I was kind of laid up, my kids kind of took charge and did the whole meal themselves, and they did amazing, which I was incredibly proud of them. But then the weekend following Thanksgiving, we had to say goodbye to my oldest fur baby, and she was 12 years old, which was actually really old for her breed. And we were, quite honestly, we got her for 2 extra years than we thought that we were going to, so we were very blessed, but it has been incredibly hard on me, and I have had to take some time, and I did not want to break down crying on camera again. So I took a few days, and I am back. I'm not going to get into full details. We're going to kind of jump right into this because we're going to be playing catch up. So last Friday I would have done side hustle cash stuffing, and also my husband received his second paycheck from his part-time job. He has a full-time job and a part-time job, and I'm managing the money at home and saving us money where we can. Get some coffee to start this shindig off. So, and this would be his paycheck, and we are going to go 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Something's wrong there. Something feels wrong. Let's try this again. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. Yes, okay, that is correct, 390. So we have 390 for paycheck. And we're just going to pull these out here and start separating. We might as well. So I'm incredibly proud of my husband and incredibly blessed. He has gotten called out multiple days this week for his part-time job, and he's gone there right now, and he has to be up at 4:30 in the morning to go to his regular job. So I'm going to put this right here and I'll explain that later. In our side hustle money, we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. So $4.99. We did pretty decent. My husband was able to get his side hustle. He's still side hustling too. He was able to get another load of firewood sold, along with, I had $110 for my Etsy income. Thank you guys so much for all of the love and support. We are definitely going to be putting it to good use, and you guys can watch me do so here. This $25 here, this has to go back into my medical envelope. The hospital gave us a refund on one of our copays, so because it was medical, it is going back in the medical fund. So let's do that right off so that I can not forget to do that, because, well, if you guys know my channel, you guys know that I'm very prone to doing something like that. So we're just gonna pop this sweets right back in here, and let's actually add a little bit of money. Well, we're going to add more money here, but we'll just start at the beginning of the envelope. So food stock up, we use this to buy farm-raised beef and farm-raised pork, etc. We don't buy any meat from the grocery store per se. So in here, we're trying to rebuild this up because we just bought half beef. So we did awesome, and I want to do this again. So what we're going to do in here, I really want to prioritize that. Let's just put this 100 in here. Yeah, let's put the 100 in there. And I'm going to be writing this in my book off to the side so that I remember this, because otherwise I'll forget to write it down. Okay. School supplies, let's do I'm going to do a 20 in there. Sports, let's do a 5. Yes, I have a little bit of money here, and so I kind of want to get it stuffed because I don't normally get to stuff a bunch of these, so I kind of want to this time. In birthdays, I'm going to add let's add a 20. We have a number of birthdays coming up here. We're gonna skip gifts. Holidays, let's add a 10 for right now. I'm going to do some savings challenges, I think, to start filling this back up next year. I'm not quite done with holiday shopping for the season, but we're getting pretty darn close. So birthdays was 20. And then holidays. Vacation, we're not going to stuff anything for that right now. Medical, let's do 20. Excuse me. Dental, let's do I'm gonna do a 10. And vision, let's do a 10. No, let's do a 20. Excuse me. So in here we have 20, 40, 60, 80. If you guys notice, I've got a little bit less money in here, and that is because my husband had some issues with his glasses and he had to go back and get some changes, and those changes ended up costing a little bit extra. So there you go. Yeah, so I told you guys that I was like on a flare-up. But I kind of have this problem where when I'm going through something emotionally, my brain doesn't shut up, and we're saving that one. My brain doesn't shut up, and so I have to do things to make it slow down, like work. And so today I started moving furniture around and cleaning, and I found myself crying with every tuft of fur that I found, which, yeah, I'm glad y'all couldn't see me because I was absolutely a wreck. I'm going to put $20 in self-love. This is for haircut money only. Nothing more. Clothing, let's put $20 in. Oh boy. I already lost myself, you guys. Hang on. Let's see. Family time, let's put $10 in. And pets, we're not putting anything in. So I started cleaning my house because as I'm scrubbing, I process. Like I have to sing. I have to listen to music. I have to write down my feelings. And when I'm going through trauma or pain or anything of the like I'm not gonna lie, like when I go through rough times, I think about having a glass of wine. I'm not an addict. I've never been an addict. I don't have an addictive nature. And you guys really have to figure out what works best for you. But I don't want to associate a glass of wine or having any kind of alcohol or anything with any kind of pain that I'm experiencing and trying to sort through. And I find that it is very, very important that when I'm going through something hard, that I really just have to feel. I have to let it sink in. I have to let it process, because if I don't, then I'm not going to deal with it proper. And it's going to end up being more pain and stuff swept under a rug. And so it's important, even though it's hard and it's uncomfortable, it's so important not to escape those emotions. I'm going to put $40 into home maintenance. So Instead, I clean. I scrub, I wash dishes, I do laundry. No, you would think, man, this woman's got a clean house. No, I don't. I have 5 people that live in this house, and a number of them are teenagers. And then I also have pets and stuff. We're gonna put 10 in electronics. And, yeah, my house is not clean. There's always some kind of chaos going on, which means there's always something for me to clean and to sort and to whatever, because, like, my body can only do things in sections and spurts anyways, so I guess there's a balance and a positive in that there's always something there for me to sort and process with, to help slow down my brain if need be. I've needed it quite a lot lately. What do you guys do to help you sort and deal with and process trauma and loss and pain, that you guys find as helpful? Yeah, I need to write these down. Home maintenance and electronics. We're going to put $40 into vehicle. I'm going to have tabs that I need to purchase for my car. For me, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 5, 46. For me, my pets are my family, and they're not just pets. I don't know if it's because I have a history of a rough childhood, and then on top of that, I'm a spoonie, as in chronic illness warrior. I don't know. But my pets have always been so much more to me. Like, they're my heroes. They motivate me. They help give me a reason to get up and take care of them and stuff. This is $20 into new driver car match. This is for my son's driver's ed. And they're my company when I'm on bed rest and stuff. When I'm on a flare-up, my kids go back and forth between here and their dads, so I don't have my kids here all the time, and I don't want to use my kids as my medical aid per se, so my pets come in very handy that way. I am going to let's put 25 into my pet emergency fund. So it was my big dog that passed away, my Irish Wolfhound mix. I don't want to start crying. She was the first one that I ever taught sign language to, and the 2 puppies that I have now, they know some sign language, but they don't know quite as much as she did, so I might have to work on teaching them some of that. But yeah, it was just a rough one. She's been through my whole entire medical journey with me. She went through my divorce with me. She's been there for me with my relationship with my now husband. And she's been there for, like, literally the whole entire lifetime of more than one of my children. So she was a huge part of our lives and a huge part of the picture. So it was a massive loss to our household. And I probably shouldn't be going on and on about it in here. I don't know how you guys will all feel about that. I am simply still in the processing stage, and quite honestly, I thought about waiting a little bit longer before getting into these videos again, but life has to move forward, and the money is coming in, and we still have to make it work for us. So we're going to jump right into these savings challenges, and this is the 80s challenge by Coffee and Budgets. In Golden Girl Budgets is in this party, as well as Liz and Les. So I don't have my dot markers on me right now, but we're gonna do more than one of these. Well, let's get the big one out of the way. Let's get the boombox. I did not have a boombox of my own. I had like a little tiny Walkman, and sorry you guys, we're gonna put $20 there. My sister had one of those, and I thought that she was the luckiest and coolest person ever. And let's do Rubik's Cubes. I have been able to solve them in the past. Not super duper fast. My son, however, he's like, Mom, there's an algorithm to it. Blah, 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 blah. And he's done. Yeah, my son's kind of a whiz at those. Hang on one moment. Okay. I get on camera and my throat wants to get major tickles. Okay, let's do... Oh, man. No, let's stick with those for now. And we're not counting, we're just shoving it in here. 90 savings challenge. Let's do the gum. And oh boy. Because let's face it, like gum by the foot, like that was everybody's jam. So that's $8. Five, 6, 7, 8. And let's do the $20 one. I played my first video game when I was 9 years old. Yeah, well, no correction. We had one of those really ancient, really old computers that basically was where you played Pac-Man, and Pac-Man was C's eating the letter A, and everything was in neon green with a black screen. Yeah. Had one of those. And let's do the Furby. I never had a Furby myself. I had friends that had had them, and they were like hard plastic. I didn't understand how they were cuddly or anything like that. Yeah. Let's do the Tamagotchi one. That Tamagotchi, I thought that it was like the cool rich kids that had that. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I definitely never had a Tamagotchi. I had a friend that had like 5 of them, but she had a grandma that bought them for her. She had a mom that bought them for her. I thought she was absolutely spoiled. Did you have a Tamagotchi? Yeah, I was lucky if I got something from the dollar store, quite honestly. Had nothing like that. Okay, and that one that I just did, the 90s challenge, the 80s and the 90s challenge, is from Coffee and Budgets. I'll post the links down below. And Fresh Start Budgeting is doing these ones, and let's see, hang on one moment, I think my husband's home. Yep, that was him, he just got home. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left on this one, and yeah, I really love Fresh Start Budgeting. Her channel's so great. I went back after I first started talking to her. I went back and binge watched every single one of her shows because I kind of like to do that. So if I haven't done that, I will do my best to try to do that for your channel, or at least come close to it. Because I really like to get a gist of what you're about and get to know your journey. Because I really appreciate the love and support that you guys have given me, and each one of our journeys is personal and different, so we all have our own challenges to come through. I don't know, I like to trim these up just a little bit more, and I gotta figure out how many of these I'm gonna do. I'm trying to make some progress on some of these challenges. So I've got more that I want to start at the beginning of the year, and I've got some other ones I want to show you guys too. So let's go ahead and do this cute little penguin. See him? So cute. And Mel's daughter is actually the one that made these stickers, I believe. And really absolutely adorable. And I'm doing $10 per sticker on this little Snow is Coming challenge. Let's see, that's 10, 20, 30. Ooh, another penguin. I guess we're doing them all. There we go. Okay. 20, 40, 60. And on these ones, she made me this envelope, and I have a few challenges here from her. And I am just putting all of the money from all of the challenges from Fresh Start Budgeting in the same envelope. In this savings is my love language. Let's see where we can get on this one. So on this one, my husband and I were going to use this money for our anniversary. It saves $200. Okay, so that one's 18. Scratch and another one. Okay, so we're at 30. Oh boy. Okay, so 19, 22, 32, 62. 20, 40, 60, 1, 2. Oh boy. Well, we're saving up a fair piece there. I think we're going to call it at that one on that. And this one, we're doing $2 per star. So we have $8 left. Let's just go ahead and finish them. 1, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so that one is complete. Yay! We're starting to get some of them done. We just started back up at these too, so that's pretty good. Okay, so my gnarly savings. These ones are envelopes that you can buy on my Etsy shop. They're in printable, and they've got the tracker on the back, and you can kind of decide what you want it to be. I chose $5 for each one of these little guys here. I'm going to put a 10 in there, and we're just going to do a quick color. I think they're absolutely adorable. Okay. I'm not a professional. I can color well, just not well very fast. Okay. An axolotl savings. This is another one in my shop. You can buy them as a set of these three, the gnarly and the axolotl and the tentacle ones, or you can buy them as individuals if you want. So of the axolotl one, each one equals 20. We are going to do, let's do 40. And apparently I'm in a green mood today. Oh boy. I think I'm just going to do that on those ones tonight. And the tentacle savings, I just decided to do each one as $10. So I want to finish out this row. So we're going to do 30. So I do have some exciting news to share with you guys, and I'm gonna show you guys in just a minute. If you guys have been watching my Instagram, which is posted down below, you guys will kind of already know a little bit about it because I couldn't help it. I kind of had to blast it on there. So I got my money from my retirement. Hang on just one moment. Okay, so I got the money from my retirement, And for those of you that don't know, I had to quit my job early, and I was not vested in the job, so I just cashed out the retirement since I know that I'm not going to be able to work anymore at a conventional job. And it didn't make sense for me to leave the money there and have it billed at 8% interest when I was paying on a credit card an interest rate for an emergency that we had a little bit ago, an interest rate of 25% interest. So I cashed out my retirement, and it wasn't very big at all, but the nice part was that it paid it all. So that was absolutely amazing. It paid off the credit card, and we no longer have credit card debt again, and I'm so excited. So now the next goal that we're working on right now is we want to build up our current emergency fund that we have. It's pretty small, but we at least have a little bit. We want to build it up to $5,000. So that's the next goal before we go crashing and burning on more debt. So some of these challenges will definitely go for that. Now we're going to do my Gnome Sweet Gnome challenge. This is one that I have in my shop as well. And let's do, each one of these equals $5. And I'm going to do this little pothead right here. Pretty cute. And let's do the watering can. That's $10. Let's do the tulip. I had a Dachshund by the name of Tulip at one point in time. Okay, so now we're at 15. Let's do the sunflower. Let's do the shovel. Okay, so we have 10, 25, 30. I'm excited to be doing the challenges again because it doesn't feel like you're doing the work so much, and you get to take it and crash and burn on your target goals. So I kind of like that. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. Okay. Let's do that. We're actually making some good progress on these. And then each one of these is $1. So I'm going to do let's do 2 rows. because if I can get through some of these challenges, then we're really going to be able to take out the money and go, well, boom, just smack it on that next challenge. And build up our emergency fund to 5,000. Okay. I don't want that one. Let's go yellow. Okay. And that's $10. All right. Woohoo! We got 2 stuff. Summon all of them, and we made some good progress, so I'm very happy about that. Now we're going to jump into, I'm going to clear this up a little bit. Got all my little scratchies from my savings challenges. Alright, and we're going to jump into this binder. This binder is actually my debt binder and my future minimum payments. So if you know about my budget, since I've had to stop my job, my husband's job has also changed. I'm no longer working other than like my side hustle, Etsy job, etc. And then my husband has a full-time and a part-time job, but it still doesn't make up the income that we had together. So we run short every month. His income covers our basic needs and bills, but it does not, like, scrimpy minimum, no extras whatsoever. But it does not cover our minimum debt payments at all, like, not at all. Like, if we had no debt, it'd be okay, but we do have debt, so we save up and pay for that. We have through the end of this year covered, and this is money right here that we're working on saving up for January's payments. And like I said, so this one was to track for Discover. Let's just do this, because we now have paid off the Discover card. So that means we're going to start this one over again. Actually, we're not going to start it over again because we don't have any credit card debt anymore. Woohoo! So I can just use my alcohol swab on here. And if I had another credit card, then I could go ahead and write the next one in. And these are also sold on in my Etsy shop. You can do it as an envelope type, or you can do it as this type. I can't remember the word right now. My brain doesn't always recall words. So I get to pull out the Discover envelope. Now you can see I have a $100 bill in here. My husband and myself, we have been making ourselves do free dates, or it has to fit in our regular monthly budget, which, as I said before, is scrimpy dimpy and with no extras. So basically we have to do free or extremely low cost dates. So what we've told and came to the agreement on is that every time we pay off a debt or we reach the next big goal, such as when we hit the $5,000 in our emergency fund, we'll consider that a big enough victory. But we get to go on a nice date, like go to a nice dinner. Nothing too extravagant, but etc. So I'm going to take this $100 and this is going to go to that date to celebrate us paying off the credit card. And then we'll go back to our scrimpy dimpy, basically free low cost again until we hit the next goal. I don't know. Do you guys do anything like that? I think it makes it valid, and it definitely makes it a little bit extra of a reward for something to work towards, so you don't have to. Gives you a little bit of a light moment in the continued struggle and sacrifice to make the next goal. It gives you just a little bit of a breather from all that sacrifice, I guess. So that $100 will go into our date fund. And we are going to these will be for the next debts that we're going to do. And we're going to put the rest of this money. Let's see, what do we have? We have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60s. I'm going to just have to shove this all together and then count it because my brain's not working. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78. So that was what? Was that 278? 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, nope, 178. Okay. And we're just going to pop this in here. So that we can get this building where we need it to build for January's payments. So we have 20, 40, I'm going to have to use my calculator for this one. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we still have a little ways to go because we were doing 1626, but now without the Discover card, now we need 1526. So we're about halfway there, I guess. We're gonna shove that right in there. It's getting nice and thick. All right. We're making good progress, and some of those savings challenges that we're doing, those can go to this if need be as well. We'll kind of see what happens when we get there. So this video is already long. Like I said, playing catch up. I will get some more out in the next few days. Thank you guys for listening to my rambling on and my disorganized soul. So I will see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe, and follow my channel if you guys want to watch my journey. I would love to follow your guys' journeys as well. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.